So I want to pose a question. Uh, Cloud Jones, I'd like you to start, if you would. Pretty much, made an interesting point. She said that it's more than likely going to be women who behave like this. If Shannon Rawls were here tonight, he would absolutely quote, I think it's quote Coach Greg Adams, and he would say, "Men are in love, women are in business." Do you think that women have a higher propensity to behave like this versus men? Do you think that the outcome would be similar if men in general had this opportunity?
Um, I yes, I believe women are more likely to do this, and no, I don't believe the outcomes would be similar if men had the same opportunity.
Yo, nigga, about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yo, nigga, about that paper. Yo, nigga, about that paper. Yo, nigga, about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yeah. True man, I'm free. I wake up a new episode. I pop out clean and skip me up a level though. She talk to me like I'm not me. I get it though. Yeah. I'm so eclectic, on me to the credits roll. Talk down to me, they might have to send medical. I'm out the league, I'm OD, they pathetic though. Look how I move, I'm protected. Shawty so swoon in my presence. The world going through it outside, they unruly, but I keep it cool, they can't press me. I keep it pure with intention. They see what I'm on, ain't no vixen. I might slide through with that top down. I keep it tuned with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a threat. Nigga, about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yo, nigga, about that paper. 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 Hop on a jet, had to switch to the coast. One of a kind, I've been playing that role. They pay me, I needed it for. It's real if I said I meant what I spoke. I'm legend, it's written, I shake up the city. Spin block till I'm dizzy, won't ever go broke. I'm chose, I must like to wear that top down. I keep in tune with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a threat. Nigga, about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yo, nigga, about that paper. Yo, nigga, about that paper. Yo, nigga, about that paper. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Big bag, but I feel the sky, no stress. Can't ground me, I know this since when I had less. Look how far we progress. Lord, I don't see a threat.
So I want to pose a question. Cloud Jones, I'd like you to start, if you would. Pretty much, made an interesting point. She said that it's more than likely going to be women who behave like this. If Shannon Rawls were here tonight, he would absolutely quote, I think it's quote Coach Greg Adams, and he would say, "Men are in love, women are in business." Do you think that women have a higher propensity to behave like this versus men? Do you think that the outcome would be similar if men in general had this opportunity?
Um, I yes, I believe women are more likely to do this, and no, I don't believe the outcomes would be similar if men had the same opportunity.
Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit that like button one time. Got an interesting show tonight. Very, very interesting show. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Make sure everything is good. How everybody doing? How everybody doing? There's a couple of things I want to talk about tonight. I guess you can say
So
we have.
I want to pose a
hold on
question.
second. Let me get this off the screen.
Cloud.
You can say we have probably, let me see, 1, 2, 3. You can say we have about 3 shows in one, right? First thing I want to talk about is this talking point. Men are in love, women are in business, which is an original talking point from Coach Greg Adams. I want to talk about this because he was live earlier today, and he went on a little rant about it because there's something wrong in this space. And it's sad because men that originate certain talking points shouldn't even have to. But in this space, it's like you gotta defend your intellectual properties. You gotta do that sometime. Because the way it went down, I guess somebody came into the live chat and they said something along the lines of Andrew Tate said this and that. And it was almost like they were giving him the credit when really Tate was just reading something. But maybe he don't know. But then again, if you in these streets, you have to know. If you in these streets, you hear things and you know where things come from. The thing about it is, in these spaces, a lot of times men, it's like they just don't want you at it. It's like they want to get the shine off of your work, but act as if though you don't exist. It's like you could say something dope and it resonate with the viewers. Everybody's saluting you, but they don't want to give you the credit. They act like you don't exist, but that other person, yeah, they the man, because they might have more followers, they might get more views. And this is one of the things about social media I can't stand. See, the reason why I started the video off with a clip, I believe, from the Lapif platform is just so I can have a receipt where they literally said and mentioned Coach Greg Adams. That way, when you look at the title and then I have his name, he's acknowledged. Because a lot of times people say things in these spaces and they don't give nobody no credit. It's like they want to take it and make it their own. And then because the audience and the viewers don't know the source, they crown them. Yo, that was some dope stuff you said, man, for real, for real. And the whole time they know what they doing. Because if you in these YouTube streets, you hear things, you see things. Now, that doesn't mean you have to shout everybody out every damn minute. But for the most part, you got to give people they props. Because the statement, men are in love, women are in business. That's true. That's what I want to talk about later. We're going to review the tape from Coach to pretty much find out what went down. Talk a little bit about that because it's 2025, man. And a lot of you content creators, bro, like for real, man. Like y'all got to stop this. Look, if you're a content creator and you're on YouTube, you're trying to get your bread. You're trying to do content and you build an audience. YouTube is so big, there is no need for the hate, the jealousy, stealing other brothers' material, acting like you did it. And you don't even want to give no flowers. You just cutthroat. Some of you content creators grew your channel. Channel got big. You feeling yourself now. And you've been stealing the whole time. And whenever anybody try to defend themselves or say, yo, that's my original talking points, here come your dumbass audience to their platform to tell them they hating. And you know what you doing. And rather than you correct that and say, yo, my bad. Yo, salute to so-and-so and so. Yo, if you one of my viewers, hey, yo, don't be going over there X, Y, and Z. That is dude's original talking point. My bad, yo. And make that thing right. Nah, you don't do that. You take the talking point and you make it your own. And then because your audience don't know where it came from, they don't even realize they're perpetuating the madness by coming to your platform, trying to question you on your work. And you like, I shouldn't even have to defend myself with my own material. And that's pretty much what Coach had to do. He had to make people know, like, look, I ain't trying to throw shade at anybody, but damn. Like, acknowledge me. Like, you acting like I haven't influenced this space. Look, bro, I've been here since 2006, and you got YouTubers that act like I don't even exist. So shout out to Coach, because he mentioned my name. Very few somebody mentioned my name in these spaces, dog. Very few. Motherfuckers don't even be acknowledging me, dog. Like, they act like I don't exist. Like they haven't been in the classroom, in the clouds, learning. They acting like, yo, I didn't help them tie their damn shoelaces. They acting like when I was in the damn basement, when I was on a 9-to-5, like I wasn't putting in work in these streets. They acting like they weren't there watching the tapes. They grew their platforms. All of a sudden now they going viral. They pat themselves on the back. I did all the work. I ain't need nobody to teach me nothing. I wasn't a student. I'm just a master teacher. But see, you could tell when somebody's one of your students. In these YouTube streets, you could tell when somebody's a student. When you see them running their mouth on their platform, and they literally regurgitating all your words, word for word for word for word. They one of your students. They've been in the classroom. But the thing about it is, we're not saying your teachings can't influence nobody. The thing is that really drives me crazy is when people just act like I don't exist. They don't even mention you. And they convince their audience that they've been doing all of this work all this time. Like they came up with this thing. You know? So I want to examine these tapes from Coach. I was in the live chat when everything was going down. I was doing some work in the studio, and I pretty much either catch his show or somebody else's show in the morning time because it just gets me through the damn work day working in this house. You just leave the tape on, let it play. You know, you get some information, they crack some jokes, some good entertainment, and you eating breakfast laughing at the whole time. But I want to talk about this, and then I want to examine a video clip to prove that this talking point from Coach is real. Because a lot of you brothers, you don't understand that it's 2025. 2025 and you still chasing skirts. I just don't understand that right now. Listen, guys, if there's no money in your bank account, what are you chasing women for? I understand you might be young and dumb and thirsty, but you better sit down in the classroom and listen, because later on in life, you're going to wish you had somebody to talk to you. All them women you chasing around right now, they don't even care about you. Why? Because they in business. You in love, they in business. They trying to make profit. You trying to make love. They trying to make profit. You trying to make love. It's a big difference. Now, I'm not saying you can't have yourself a woman. I'm not saying you can't have a family. But in 2025, if your bank account is empty, if your gas tank is on E, what are you doing in the DMs of some woman thirsting? What are you doing? Signing up to OnlyFans to see some woman toes. What are you doing? Inboxing some broad about, can we meet? What are you doing? The only thing that's supposed to be on your mind right now as a man is getting some bread in your pocket. I don't know if it's an age thing. I don't know if as a man, when you get to a certain age, it just clicks. It's just supposed to click in your mind. What am I doing? Chasing these women around that really don't like me. Again, men are in love. Women in business. In order for a woman to really love you, she got to respect you. I said that from day one. That's an original talking point. Ringo TV Raw. If a woman don't respect you, she don't love you. That is how you determine love from a woman, not by her emotional words. No, respect. Because why? Us brothers go by respect. If a man disrespect you, you pissed off, right? Everything we do is by respect. If a man cross you the wrong way, disrespect you, we can never be good until you make that right. Until you make it right, we ain't cool. So we go by respect. A woman can tell you she love you all day. If she talking about you on the gram, talking about you on Facebook, she don't love you. She disrespecting you. She don't care. Shout out to Floridine, Rollo for the support. Shout out to those who respect and acknowledge those respect people talking points. You one of a few large content creators whom respect talking points. Or talking, yeah. Appreciate the support, fam. A lot of dudes in these spaces, man, is very disappointing. And I saw the disappointment with Coach earlier. Because it's like no matter how much you defend yourself, people still talk ish, man. You could be an official dude in the space. And the viewers are supposed to know that. But because other dudes got more subscribers, they get more views, it's like they just ignore your work, your value, and look down on you. You know how many times people will come to my platform and say, yo, you copying off this person? I'm like, what? Dude, I've been here since 2006. What the fuck you talking about? I don't copy nobody. And if I spoke of anything that another content creator did, I always acknowledge their name. Because I'm cut from a different cloth. I don't steal nobody's material. I don't ever do that. You understand? It's just like if I'm saying something that Kevin Samuels quoted or Kevin Samuels said, I'll say shout out to the late Kevin Samuels. The whole, what's that talking point? Where women, what's that talking point he normally always say? Shame, guilt, insult, and the need to be right. If I say that, I always acknowledge who he is. Because I know you, the viewer, you know where it came from. It's called respect. Even if a man is dead, you're supposed to still show respect. But cats in these spaces, man, they don't care about that, man. They get their bread, they got their following. They figure, man, I'm better than this person, I'm this and that. First of all, we're gonna always think we better than everybody. There's nothing wrong with that, because just like in sports, if I'm Michael Jordan and you Kobe, you're gonna think you the best, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to. As a man, you're supposed to think you the best at all times. You know why? Ain't nobody gonna tell you that. So you gotta convince yourself you are. Even if it appears as if though everybody else is better, you got to still tell yourself, I'm the best at what I do. Why the hell would I tell myself I'm not? I'm going to always acknowledge what I can do. Because other people will hold your flowers and never give you your just due. And that's one of the things about this space that makes it sad, man. Because as men, we supposed to understand the issues, the fight, the injustices, the shadow banning, the feminist movement, and the men that act like women in the space. The men that refuse to acknowledge you. I seen a comment the other day where some clown was on Willie D Live comment section. Somebody post a comment in there saluting me. Somebody came in the comment section was like, oh, Willie D, oh, he was the first person to speak on the Steven Twitch boss situation. That's a fucking lie. I'm the first one. I'm the first one who said he was murdered. I'm the one who did the investigation. He just got a larger platform. Go to Willie D's first video on Twitch right now. And go to my first video. It's in the playlist. Who got the most views? Me. Look at the dates and the timestamps and the time. I don't like when people keep acknowledging other people as if though they the one that did the work. That clown over there, Willie, all he do is copy me. Every time I go live to talk about Twitch, he go live to talk about the same thing. Never acknowledge me. But because he got a larger platform and because he's a fucking rapper, all of a sudden now people give him all the credit. And those are the things about these spaces that piss me off. This is why as a viewer, you got to speak out against that mess. Only that one person saluted me in his chat. And everybody came in the comment section trying to silence the dude. Like, nah, forget Ringo. He's not the first. It's Willie. He the OG. So I already know how Coach feel. Because it's happened to me all the time. And it's disrespectful, man. It's very disrespectful, man, to put in so much work changing lives. But because dudes in these streets are so damn greedy, they don't even acknowledge you. They act as if though YouTube is the block and we all on the same corner. Millions of people are on YouTube a day. Dudes don't even be wanting to mention your name. They don't want nobody to know you. You know why? You want to know one of the reasons why they don't mention your name? Their greatest fear is that if people mention your name, they're going to go to your platform and not want to come back to their platform. I don't know why people would feel that way. Because if you good at what you do, people gonna always rock with you because you good at what you do. You got your own style, got your own flavor. You're unique. That's what they want. But if you fear losing something, to the point where you don't want to acknowledge another brother, that's dirty work. Because once your viewers find out the truth, that the whole time you've been learning off this cat, or you've been taking some of his talking points, plagiarizing that mess like it's yours, they not going to rock with you, man. Because it's going to disgust them to know that this whole time you ain't even acknowledged this dude for his work. You've been acting like you the big dog. Like you've been putting in this work all these years. And this is what pisses me off about this whole space. You know? They be just not wanting to mention your name. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. I seen one time he took one of my videos and he made it a post in his community section. I remember shit like that. Because that's a show of, he's like, okay, seen this video by Ringo, let me put it in my community tab. It'll bring some awareness to it. Doesn't matter if it's a small little acknowledgement. I respect that. But a lot of these cats, man, they just be hating in the clouds, watching in the clouds. I watch everybody. I watch all content creators, everybody. When I ain't got nothing to do, I don't watch nothing else. I go to YouTube, I click on live, I look on the cloud, see who live right now. Who live right now? Let me click. Okay, he live. All right, let me watch this while I work. And if I feel like saying something, I go in the live chat and I say something. But a lot of these cats, they'll be in the clouds watching. They don't even come into the comments. They be hiding in the shadows, lurking, taking notes, figuring out what their next video gonna be. That's what they do. So I'm gonna play the tape so we can break this thing down, and then we're gonna get into the message of pretty much men are in love, women are in business. We're gonna show you the tapes so you can see it for yourself. Because a lot of you brothers are trying to be in love and you don't understand the game. When you meet a woman in today's day, 2025, man, you really think she love you? Love? Nah. No, what she love is what you got. What she love is the way you dress. What she love is the way you drive. Yeah, that nice car you got, the fly clothes you wear, yeah, that's what she like. She don't love you. She don't. That can only happen over time. Over time, the development of her respect for you is grown. That don't happen overnight. In 2025, you can forget about it, man. Look at all these podcasts all over social media of women talking about they bosses. They don't need a man. You got to have 6 figures. You got to be 10 feet tall and all this other madness. Come on, man. You got all these female YouTubers that are single. None of them will ever be married in this lifetime. I'm talking about all female content creators. They will never be married in this life. The reason why they're going to never be married is because they get in the bag. When a woman is getting her own bread, she's able to drive nice, live nice, and she's doing this on her own, then guess what, brother? There's no need for you because she's her own provider. The only thing you can provide her is laying pipe. That's it. So pretty much your job is just to pipe her down and put your meat on her back. That's it. That's the only purpose for you at this point. She's already providing for herself. There's no need for me. I don't even know why women be asking how much money a man got to make in order to talk to her. You already your own provider. Why are you worried about what I make? I'm not giving you no money anyway. What the hell I look like giving you anything? You ain't my wife. I'm never taking you on no damn dinner date. You ain't never getting flown out. Nothing. So if you a sister and you think Ringo TV gonna take you to a damn dinner date, think again. That's never happening. You wildin'. Taken on a dinner date, bro, in 2025? How many times I gotta tell you? How many times? A woman supposed to cook for you, bro. A woman is supposed to cater to you. You a man. You ain't see how your great grandmother was? When she served your great grandfather? You ain't see those photos? You ain't see how grandma lived? You busy taking her to the restaurants. You spoiling her, man. You spoiling her every time. Just think about this, bro. The only reason why you taking her on a dinner date is because you want to smash. It's the only reason why. You ain't even hungry. You ain't even hungry. The hell I look like taking you to a damn restaurant to eat? I don't want to eat. I don't want to be in this damn noisy ass place. No. You trying to smash. And you figure if I take her to this restaurant, it's going to make her like me enough so I could get me some. Bro, 1,000 guys done took her on the same dinner date. And ain't none of them hit. The dude that she allowed to smash don't even take her out. That's the dude she call up. She call him up to lay pipe while you out there taking her out. The dude she call up to lay pipe don't even have a car. She don't care about that. Dude don't got no car. Dude don't got no job. He don't got nothing, but he laying pipe. Come on now. But you want to take her out. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some decent women out there. But to find them type of decent women, bro. Listen, it's nice to say there are some decent women, but for the most part, they in business. They in business of finding a man that got money that they can get. Look at your girl, Sprinkle Sprinkle. All she doing is training women up to be in business. You don't see what you up against? You see what you up against? Sprinkle Sprinkle is online teaching young women in their 20s to get with a man that got money. For what purpose? To be a wife? No, for business. And here you are trying to be in love. No. You wasting your time. Yeah, but Ringo, you got 4 daughters, man. What about that? What about it? What about it? If they don't listen to me and do what they gotta do, they gonna get the same judgment like every other woman. Same thing. If they wanna go outside, open their legs for some dusty ninja and go do X, Y, and Z against what I teach them, they on their own. There's nothing I can do. Just like all you dads out there that got daughters, somebody gonna pipe down your daughter. There's no way around it. The whole thing is, did they listen to your teachings? If they didn't listen to your studies, if they didn't listen to what daddy taught them, and they go out in them streets and do some dirt, they on their own. Have nothing to do with me. I already laid down the law already. Just like if you're a father and you got boys and you got sons, if you don't teach your sons to do the right thing, he gonna end up a so-called father at a young age on child support. So you better give him the game. So let's get into this tape, and then we're gonna get into the lesson that I want to do. So again, salute to everybody in the chat, everybody coming in. Make sure you hit that like button one time. Right? Let me set this thing up real quick. Okay. All right, this is about 15 minutes. About 15 minutes. Going to review this, and then we're going to review this tape that's in the background. Because, again, a lot of you guys, this is the situation here. You guys are in love, but women are in business. You understand? Business. That's what's going on, man. You in love, but you don't understand she's in business. When she met you, you were not the only dude that she was communicating with. There are other men that she communicate with. You understand? There are other men that she communicate with to find out who's the better deal. It's just like, you know, any business deal. You want the best deal. So she's looking for a man that got money, possibly could lay pipe, and even if he can't lay pipe, he gotta have money. She could find another guy to lay pipe. That's normally how it goes. In today's day, 2025, they normally have about three or four men. I'm just telling you the truth. It's normally 3 or 4 men they normally got. I know it hurts, right? Because you probably figure, oh, no. Oh, yeah. When they travel around, they doing they dirt. And while you all in love, sending text messages full of love and hearts, she's laughing at all of that. Because she heard it all already. Right? Let's get to these tapes, find out what's going on.
Constantly in relationships. This
Hold
is
on,
a
let me
red
start
flag.
this from the top.
If a woman constantly in relationships, this is a red flag. If a woman's in relationship, and she doesn't take a break, she serial dates, this is a red flag for men looking for wives or girlfriends, not for players. For players, this is a good thing for you. NGN, there are married men that never last long enough with any woman to hear the woman say, I'm tired, or are you almost done? Coach hasn't told one lie in 8 years of YouTube content creators, of YouTube content, or female drama. Content creators wish they could say that. They just don't have the experience. Shout out to Jay Rich. All I said was, you been saying the same thing, rate or tape. It says right here, all I said was, you've been saying the same thing Tate been saying for more than half a decade, and I got put on timeout. Makes no sense, but keep dropping that knowledge. You said, this is what you said. All right, you were insinuating that he said what I said before. Now, I'm going to prove it. Andrew Tate never said men are in love and women are in business. The premise behind it is what he's been saying, but it's very clear he never heard what men are in love and women are in business.
Let me stop the tape for a minute. Why is it that every time I do content, every single time I do content, somebody always come in a live chat to say, no, not every woman? Why do y'all do that? Did I say every woman? And if you're not that woman, where's your husband? How old are you? How old are you? 50 what? How old are you? How old are you? Lucy, how old are you? 50 what? Because I know you're not 20. I know you're not 30. She's not 19. She's in her 50s, possibly 60s. I know I'm not bugging out. Where you at? Disappeared all of a sudden? I'm waiting for you to come back. Tell us your age. Don't lie about your age because I already called a number. I mean, nobody's talking to you. Nobody mentioned your name. I never said all women, but you came into the live chat to say no, not every woman. Why do y'all do that? I'm not your babe. You understand? I'm not your babe. So don't do none of that stuff with me. Why do you feel the need to defend yourself if it doesn't apply? If something don't apply to you, don't come out and say, well, not all, because what you're saying is, I'm talking about you. It's a sign of guilt. It's a sign of what I said affected you in some way. If you came online and said all black men are deadbeat dads, that would not bother me. I wouldn't come into the chat to say, not all. I don't really care what you have to say because I know I take care of mine. So anytime you see anybody trying to defend themselves, normally they're guilty. Let's get back to the tape. I'm going to wind it back a little bit.
What men are in love and women are in business. He's never heard that before. It's clear. That's what we were talking about. Not the premise, not the talking point around it. Okay. But it was clear that when he heard that, it enlightened him. I understand. Okay. I understand. That's all we were saying. We didn't say he stole it. But what we're saying is, and I know people don't really get, I think men are struggling to understand. Some men get it of what I'm saying. We're saying this space has a history of not building upon others. Men clearly watch me. They go to the next thing and they say things as if they said it. And then you come back and go, wait a minute. That sentiment is groundbreaking, but it's lost in the world. I'm not the first one to ever complain about this, nor I'm not going to be the last one to ever have this happen. All of us will have this happen. This is why I say it's important that people say, on something that's groundbreaking, what's the big deal of giving me a little bit of the credit? Just give me a little bit of credit. I mean,
you see what I'm saying? Just give me some of the credit. I mean, what's so hard about that? But some dudes don't get that, man. They just don't get it.
Just say CGA. Like, y'all do that to other people. Y'all quote Andrew Tate and Kevin Samuels and certain people in this space, and you don't have a problem putting initials behind their name. Now, this one, he clearly was enlightened when he heard that, because it is a very, very powerful statement, not the premise behind it. So, no, he might have been talking about that, but the statement alone is powerful. It was so powerful that the nigga was like, wow, listen, that's the point we're talking about. It's a very powerful statement. Why are we allowing that to run wild and rampant?
Men are in love. Women are in business. Bingo.
Look at his eyes.
You could tell that he read it off the screen. You could tell. He read the comment or something off the screen. And by the way he looked, it's like something clicked in his brain, like, yo, that sounds kind of cool right there. Yeah, that makes sense. And it's like he feel like he can go out there and now write a whole story about it because it's true. It is true.
Look at his eyes. He's like, wow. Now, this is a guy you're claiming been talking about it for a decade, but he never thought about that.
Nope.
To the point where he said, damn, that sums up everything, because it does. It's a powerful sentiment. And if you can't understand the point I'm making, you're fucking lost. All right. You can understand that. It's not that hard to understand the point I'm trying to drive home on that one. It's a very powerful statement that deserves credit for even a person that been, you said, talking about it for a decade. He still couldn't even come up with that shit. And yes, this will happen to everybody, but I find it happens to me a lot. It happens to me a lot, and I just don't get it. All right. I'm like, why does that always happen? We've come up with a lot of shit, but I'm like, this is like, wow. You guys will jump on Twitter and jump in the comment section on Instagram and run with shit that I said and you heard it and never give me any credit. It is wild. Anybody complaining about me saying this, at this point, you're just thick in the head. You're thick in the head. You're just trying to prove a point to make me be wrong. And it's mind-boggling that people still don't get it.
And the sad thing about it is that when you try to defend yourself in any way, it's like they look at you like, oh, you just complaining, you should be happy, or it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? The message is getting out there. Y'all don't understand this. This is a serious charge. Like, it's a very serious offense. And only a content creator understand. From a viewer point of view, you ain't gonna get it, man. You ain't gonna get it until you are in these spaces and you see these things. You got some people, fam, that are content creators. They'll come over to YouTube, watch a content creator, learn everything from them. Then they'll go over on Instagram, Facebook, start a whole platform over there because they know you not over there. And they get it popping over there. Next minute, you see little video clips being shared. Like, oh, snap, those are my words. And the person never credit you. But his fan base, oh, they saluting him, man. He basically took your style, your words, everything you share, went to another place. That's like leaving the United States, going to the Dominican Republic and starting a business after stealing everything from me. And your business becomes successful overseas. And I would never know unless somebody tell me. That's exactly how that is.
It's mind-boggling, man, that people don't understand what I'm saying here.
Men are in love, women are in business. Bingo.
That's how powerful it is for a man that you said been talking about it for 10 years.
And you could tell that he was reading it and it wasn't something that he made up himself. It did not come from the heart. He was reading it and he was acknowledging it. And he the way he read it, you could tell like, yo, this is some real ish that I just read. If that was his original point, it would have came out with way more conviction.
Yeah, I've been talking about it for 10 years, and he was stunned at even the statement alone. Now, nobody's going to say, somebody said that before UCGA. Nobody can say that, bruh. I came up with that. And even great minds think alike. Nobody in the fucking world, other than motherfucking somebody in the Socrates might have said it. Right? Socrates might have said that shit. Like Socrates and the philosophers back in the day. But you got to understand, I'm putting in mad work here. I'm putting in thought. I'm investing in this. For you to not understand it by this point, you're arguing the wrong point. And you're just trying to, I don't know what you're trying to do at this point. You're really finding a way to not give me any credit, to stand on business. And it's tough because you can't copyright this shit, but I literally come up with a lot of things, and what'll happen is it'll go out there. And it's just like, the fuck? And then y'all niggas will be saying Tom Brady and Andrew Tate said it. You're saying he said it for 10 years. I've been here for almost 10 years. He repeated something that I said, and he was enlightened. Just think about that. It happens to all of us. I've done it. Everybody does it. But this space suffers from this greatly. across the board. If you didn't watch my Saturday video, this space suffers from this issue alone. It's pretty hard. I mean, if guys, listen, and if you're a guy that's just gonna be like, oh, I don't get it, and y'all lost. Y'all fucking lost. All right, anyway. And they'll claim somebody else said that shit.
Men are in love, women are in business. Bingo.
It literally could be me saying that. It's at the same cadence and so forth and so on. And he's reading from someone else saying it. So I'm not saying he stole it.
And you also got to think about he's reading it from another place. And whoever published that, they most likely didn't even give no credit. You see what I mean? Because whatever Tate got that from, it must be somebody that he looks at as a source for information. But that person didn't even give no credit.
Just please understand, I'm not saying he took it from me. But he couldn't even come up with that in 10 fucking years. He couldn't even come with that. And you're trying to give him more credit on my stream. Nah, bruh. No. No, motherfucker, no. I'ma always stand on my business. All right. If you can't understand that by this point, I don't know, man. You guys gotta go. You gotta motherfucking go. All right, because you won't acknowledge me at all. Y'all motherfuckers won't give me no credit. And I've been here for 8 years. Look it up. I've been on YouTube since 2012. But I've been making content in this space for 8 years. Y'all got to give it up at me at some fucking point.
And a lot of times it be the viewers, fam. It be the viewers. They be knowing. The viewers be knowing. But it's like they don't want you to shine. They be seeing you. They know the work that you put in, but they be acting like, well, I don't want to acknowledge him. Let me acknowledge that dude more. Because for whatever reason, they secretly hate you. It's like they'll watch you. They'll be a fan of the work, but it's like you shining too much. So let me give this other person your props. That's what they do. They be doing. It be the viewers, man. It be the viewers that be doing like this. The male viewers, not the women. The male viewers be doing this dirt. They be knowing what's going on. They just don't acknowledge you.
But y'all do it. Y'all won't do it. NGM, man, you are speaking facts. My terrorist, my baby mama terrorist said I pushed her into Pookie's arms. Now I'm paying $800 a month. You pushed me into his arms. You push, guys, you're going to deal with that, guys. Who has ever dealt with a woman saying you pushed me into his arms? All right, that's a tough one. All right, we got our brother here checking in that I did kind of fillet his ass. So, all right, we got our brother here. He says, I appreciate the answer. Thank you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. But we live in a space of hateful ass men. I mean, we got some hater ass men in this space, and these are the true Mitches, and they go about their way. And I don't get it. And you know who else too? And I said this. There's some people that are adjacent to the manosphere that all they do is review content of manosphere people. They know where these people are from. They know your backstory. They know what you sell. They know where you came from, where you were previously employed. They know your real government name, but they will claim they don't like the space. Now that is, I mean, the mental retardation of people. And I don't see any other people doing this to their own space. I don't see it. I don't see on YouTube. Now, I do see people creating beef, and I do see people that are like, but I don't see people adjacent to a space like that claim they hate the manosphere, but just be watching you motherfuckers on the daily. Men will watch me for hours and hours and hours and hours, and I'll say, man, that guy really took something I created. You guys really are taking shit that I created and not giving me credit. Oh, nigga, you complaining? Like, I'm just like.
That's what they do all the time. It's like they do it on purpose. That's what I think. They do it on purpose just to get a reaction out of you, to see you flip out. It's like they get entertained by that. They know what they doing. It's just like that Willie D clown on YouTube. All this dude do is, if I talk about Busta Rhymes, he jump out the window, Busta Rhymes. If I talk about Method Man got arrested, he jump out the window with the same thing. If I talk about Twitch, he jump out the window with the same thing. Like, I'm literally watching this dude. If you literally go to his platform, look at the videos, when he do the videos, and then look at my videos and study the timestamp, the date, you'll be like, damn, every time you do a video, he jump into a video. Just like that other clown on YouTube where he was in a damn garage. And you heard me say the other day that as a YouTuber, if you're a TikToker, YouTuber, whatever the case is, you got to set up an email list so that you could communicate with your viewers. Dude went and did the same thing I did. Spoke the same thing. He ain't say, yo, shout out to so-and-so and so. No, he watched me, was influenced by me, regurgitated the same thing, act like I didn't even exist. And we deal with this type of crap all day. A lot of these YouTubers don't got their own thoughts. They need you to make content. These dudes have no brains. It's like when you go live or do a topic, they got to come copy the whole thing. I'm like, damn, bro, you could at least at my name or mention my name, something to the effect of making your viewers know, like, hey, this came from this brother. He inspired this. That's why I'm making this video. That way they go back to his platform, show some love. And, you know, that's how social media supposed to be. I think this is why TikTok is so successful. That's the reason why TikTok is so successful. Because when you look at people on TikTok, content creators, when they do videos about anything, they always at the other creator. They at them, they mention their name, they put the tags, they always show love. And that's why it's so popular over there. That's why they get a lot of numbers, a lot of views, and they're able to grow so fast. It's because each one is promoting the other, and they're building up each other's platforms. But on YouTube, nah, we don't get that over here. All we get is hate.
Oh, nigga, you just jealous. Like, this space suffers from weak, jealous Mitches, and will claim you're jealous for standing on your.
Let me pack this dude up right here, because somebody came in. Now, when as a content creator, you got to be aware of people like this, right? This person says CGA claims you bit off of him, though, right? Now, you have to be careful of people like that. Those are the kind of people that come into live chats starting beef. Those people, I just put them on the block list, right? Because when you understand when a man is speaking, you have to have critical thinking. When Coach was speaking on his platform, he have a right to talk heavy. He have a right to talk his ish. It's his platform. And when he say what he say regarding content creators, it's directed at the people who are doing the dirt. But you coming over here saying X, Y, and Z. You're the type of person that be in the clouds wanting people to go at each other. I've been here since 2006. None of that bullshit moves me. That's why I just packed your ass up. Because I already know you don't understand the language. And I already can see a snake in the grass when I see it. You know what I mean? This is why you have to watch people when they come into your live chat. A lot of times you'll have people come in, they'll be like, yo, you know, so-and-so talking about you. And next minute, rather than you verify, you jump the gun, start making videos, sneak dissing, doing all sorts of dirt. Dude never said nothing about you. It's the damn viewer that's starting the beef. This is why you got to watch yourself when you're on these YouTube streets and pack people up when they come in with dirt.
Business. It is a mind-numbing thing. And if you want to have me see me talk about this, go to the Coach Greg Adams channel. I broke it down. The men in this space, between the content creators and the viewers, are absolutely fucking mind-boggling. It is, and I'm the one here putting in heart, soul, time, energy, attention. I'm putting in the work. I'm showing you. But the Mitch ass ninjas in this space, is just, I don't understand it, and it's, you know, it's quite frustrating.
It's more than frustrating. It just pisses me off, and it just makes you just not want to even acknowledge and rock with nobody at all, man. Because, like, in these YouTube streets, it's either you beefing with someone. That's like the most we always do. It's like you just either beefing with somebody, going back and forth, and all of that beef stuff, you don't make money. You don't make money with all that beefing. Because you might think it get numbers, it get views, but really the viewers don't even want to see that, to be honest with you. They really don't. There's a difference between viewing content where people are going back and forth, that kind of beef content, versus people who instigate beef. As a content creator, you're supposed to know when someone is trying to instigate. Like, someone will even super chat you. Hey, yo, so-and-so just dissed you in his video. And you never checked. But because they super chat you, you figure it must be true. And then you go say something slick on your platform, not realizing dude never said a word about you. And then when you go say some dirt, he end up hearing it. Now there's a beef over some nonsense that some viewer started. And they sitting in the background laughing, knowing what they did.
It is quite the most frustrating thing you will see. And it's really just Mitch assness. And anybody saying, I'm going against the men's space, you're wrong. I'm going against bitch ass niggas.
Do you see how he just confirmed and corrected what his purpose and agenda is? I was at the show, guys. I was watching this. I watched the live show. He's literally making it clear. I'm not going against this. I'm not going against that. He's dealing with them dudes that do this dirt. They know who they are. They know who they are. And they be watching in the clouds, and they don't like to acknowledge nobody. You know? I seen dudes in content in live chats where they'll say, yo, name a couple of people that really do X, Y, and Z in these spaces. You'll see people mentioning my names. They don't even acknowledge my name. My name is lighting up in their chat. They won't even acknowledge my name. I'm like, damn, you must hate me, bro. I don't remember doing anything to you. And I be sitting back watching. Remember, I'm in these YouTube streets. I see things. If I see somebody's live chat light up with my name and the content creator don't even mention my name, that's a snake-ass ninja, man. Straight up. Because he see the name. He just don't want to acknowledge it. Because of some secret hate that's harbored up. And that's one of the most evil things you can have as a content creator, is to have hate to the point where you scared to say somebody's name. That's when you know you got evil in your heart.
All right. These bitch ass niggas are a part of the space. I'm calling them out within the space. I'm not going against the men's space. Some of these people been my viewers. Some of them, not many of them, been my supporters. But it needs to be said. But it is mind-numbing.
And the thing is, you have to, the things he had to say had to be said. It had to be said, because what happens is, again, when you've been putting in work for so long, being consistent, you have an audience, a fan base, supporters, and people ignoring your contributions. For example, if I was to say, name 20 content creators that make YouTube fun to visit, there ought to be certain names that is in that 20 that come up automatically. If I was to say, name 30 men that are in these YouTube streets that bring value to the community, content creators that need to be on YouTube, you should be able to answer that number. You should be able to know, based on the work certain creators do, and I'm talking about creators that have been consistent, They have their own style. They have their own setup, their own mission statement, and they don't deviate from the plan of what their purpose is. And they've been doing it consistently over the years. Not somebody that is copying off somebody. And it's like when you look at them, you know who they copying. This is why I keep telling content creators, man, be yourself. Stop trying to mimic somebody, do things like somebody. You look stupid. Don't do that. You can be influenced to gain ideas, inspiration, but don't try to mimic somebody, do things like somebody. Don't do that, man. Because you end up looking dumb. Because the viewers are not stupid. They know. They know where you got it from. You know? So you don't want to be that person. You want to learn how to acknowledge people, show love. Even if you don't agree with somebody, you still got to show respect. Still got to acknowledge them. You could disagree with somebody and still show respect.
Sit up here for 6 hours, 7 hours. Well, that's your choice, nigga. But they will watch me for 6 or 7 hours and complain that I said that I make 6 or 7 hours. We didn't ask you to do it. Like, you know, and they'll ask for help. I mean, it's just the most mind-boggling thing in this space. And then when the person eventually stands up for himself, then, oh, we ain't gonna support you no more. We hope you fail. Say it again. This space, the censorship and the feminists don't have nothing on these Mitch-ass ninjas.
And that's true. A lot of times you would think like censorship or, oh, it's the women that's doing this. Nah, man. I have gotten more pushback from dudes hating, talking a load of crap. I had dudes pull support because I defended my honor, defended my name, my brand. Like, oh, you being emotional. Being emotional? Like, you guys know the truth and won't even acknowledge it. People could see content creators doing dirt and won't even go to their platform and write in the comments, but like, yo, that's Ringo's material, or yo, why don't you shout Ringo out? Or, bro, yo, I watch you, but damn, dog, like, you don't even acknowledge this brother. Like, what kind of hate you got in your heart, man? It's like the viewers would sit back, know the truth, and don't say nothing. They don't even say nothing. And then when I got to come on camera to defend what's going on, then they tell me, oh, why are you making a video about it? You should let it go. Let it go? That's called disrespect. I can't let it go. Because if I don't say nothing, that dude going to continue to do that BS. You got to call things out sometimes to make these content creators see it and so other people could go ahead and talk. Some of these people, some of these content creators, right? You could be on your platform making the dopest content ever, speaking some real talk. They won't even react to your videos. That's how much hate they got. You could say something dope, something crazy that they know is reactionary, valuable. They'll be like, nope, I'm not even going to make my viewers see his face, because my greatest fear is that if my viewers see him and hear him, they're not going to want to watch me no more. Shout out to Soldier Girl for the support. Says, great job, Ringo. Did I miss a super chat? I think I did. I think I missed. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, let me get back to this.
The Mitch-ass ninjas in this space have torn it down. They burnt it up. They burnt it up. This space has been torched and tortured by shallow thinking males. And that's content creators included. All right. Content creators are included in this, and I've talked about it on Saturday. It is not the feminist. It is not YouTube censorship. YouTube censorship has been harmful, but this space suffers from weak ass men. 100%. Caitlin says very rarely a woman will be married to a man she would fear divorcing because there are other women lined up willing to take her spot. He says, I know this isn't ideal to enter a marriage with this, but I'm starting to think this is needed. The threat of other women has to be the only way a woman won't suck as a wife. I agree. Women know that if you don't have another woman to hop to, she's going to treat you like shit. I mean, unfortunately.
And that is a true statement that he's saying right there. That is a true statement. This is why when a man have more than one woman and he is out and about, especially you brothers that are on a 9 to 5 and your old lady is at home or she got to go to work or whatever the case is, and she know that you have access or you're around other women and she know you're that kind of guy that can pull women, oh, she knows. She knows she cannot be playing all these little games because she know you can just go out, talk to whomever you want, and it is what it is. And she'll be sitting there like, you know what? I got to get myself together. Let me go do this. Let me change my ways. Why? Because she know when you head on out, you on an adventure. But if you don't got nobody that you talk to, you don't have no way of interacting with a woman, or you don't have no access or no woman like you, then she knows she can treat you like crap because she's the only one you got. So in her mind, she's the best thing ever. One of the greatest fear of a woman is you interacting with another woman, because why? What it teaches her is you see something else in that woman that is totally different from who she is. It shows her her flaws. That's just like when you sleep with another woman. It teaches you things about the woman you're with. The way you talk with a woman. You could be talking with one woman, it's totally different from the other woman that you with. She talk a certain way, you feel a different way when you're around her. You end up finding out she treat you better. And that's what your woman don't want to know. She don't want to know that because it's like she's treating you like crap. But sometimes you don't even know you're being treated like crap until you get around another woman and she start treating you a certain way. You're like, damn, the woman I'm with been treating me like crap the whole time. And you learn that when you're with the other woman. Some of you guys, you're like a dog. You're in the house, your owner treat you like crap. They don't feed you. They keep you out in the cold weather outside the house. You don't know that you're being treated like crap until something happened and they had to go on a trip and they let the next door neighbor watch you. When the next door neighbor was watching you, you noticed that the next door neighbor would feed you, keep you in a warm house, made a little box for you with some bedding. You were relaxed and you're realizing as a dog, like, damn, I'm being treated way better in this house than in my own house. And then when your owners come back and bring you back to the big house, you're again back to that treatment of being left outside in the cold. They're not feeding you. And then it clicks in your mind. I was doing better with the next door neighbor. And that be one of the fears women have. This is why women complain and don't want you to interact with another woman, because it's going to show her what she's not doing. It's going to show you. You're going to see the truth. For example, if a woman is not keeping up with her personal hygiene, you're going to instantly know that when you get with another woman. That's right. You get with another woman, you're going to automatically know. You get around her, you smell her, you're like, damn, this woman smell good all the time. You get around your woman, she smell like shit. I'm just keeping her buck. Because if she feels she's the only one, she feels she don't need to keep up nothing. She don't keep up personal hygiene. She don't work out. She don't do this. She don't do that. She don't cook. She don't clean. She don't support you. She don't do anything. But that other woman, oh yeah, she do all those things. And when she learned that other woman is supportive of you, speak to you well, cook for you, is clean, smell good, it'll make her get on her A game because she realized she can't treat you like crap. You got somewhere to go. Do you understand?
All right, but I think that's human nature in general. If you give up on your hoe, she's gonna make you pay. Taj Biz, hey coach. Taj Biz, hey coach. I had to show some love. I saw your live stream on Saturday. It was a master class about the manosphere. I am so impressed. How? You broke everything down. You are officially the GOAT. I almost fell out of my chair and went into shock when I heard Andrew Tate steal your line without giving you credit. He says you are well in your right to rant about the influence in this space. Please accept this small donation. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah, he says I'm well within my right to rant about my influence on the space. And that's all I'm doing. Like, Ringo's in here. He's been here since 2006. And there's things that he said that other content creators, even myself, might have said and paraphrased. But we're talking about paraphrasing, and we're just talking about outright, like, not trying to admit that I influenced the space. There's guys that are saying I have no influence over the space. Again, Patrice O'Neal has said similar things that I said. I've heard him say, like, we've all borrowed and shit like that. And then not every time I say something am I going to always say shout out to this person. So you might hear me say something and you said Patrice O'Neal said that. I shouted him out the previous stream. But some things are verbatim. And that verbatim drives me crazy because the influence I had on this space cannot be denied. Cannot be denied. And when people try to deny it or not give credit to that, that's where I have a problem.
That's the same problem I be having all the time. It's like they act as if though you don't exist. Imagine being on YouTube since 2006 and dudes act like you don't exist. They don't even acknowledge your name. They act like they never heard of you. Remember that other day when I was doing a live stream, you had that clown Anton Daniels, and he pulled up in my live chat talking about, oh, I never even heard of you. You know what I'm saying? I saw your video popped up, recommended. Dude is a straight clown. To say you don't know who Ringo TV is, that's disrespect. Because you know you do. You just acting like you don't know. Remember the other day when he had some so-called speech from hitting 500K, and he was talking about, yeah, you know, somebody was saying, that I wanted some dude to go to my Patreon. He was talking about me in that video. He didn't even mention my name. He didn't even have the balls to mention my name like a man. But he was talking about me the whole time. I didn't even react to that video yet. He made that like last week or 2 weeks ago. This is what I mean with these spaces, man, with these dudes, bro. It's like and what's so crazy about this, I was reacting to another video with another dude that said he gonna quit YouTube, and I was gonna react to that video, but I was busy working. So I'm in the house working, doing my thing, and I seen Anton did a video reacting to that dude's video, and I'm like, I'm listening to see if he gonna give him some game or give him some sort of encouragement. He didn't give the dude nothing. It was like he was trying to sell a product or service or come to my Patreon and get this lessons and all this other junk. So I basically reacted to it and gave the dude, the YouTuber guy, some good information to help him. You know what I mean? And the same dude came to my live chat and whatnot. And Anton had pulled up talking a bunch of garbage, and I ain't even paying him no mind because all dude keep talking about is his money. How much money he got, all this other stuff. And I don't like show-offs like that. I really don't. I don't like big mouths. It pisses me off, man. So when I see people sneak this. They don't acknowledge you. I mean, damn, if you're going to make a video and you talking about me, say my name. They don't even want to do that. They move like women. It's like they'll say it in the clouds. They'll say it sneakily, like just, that's why it's called sneak dissing, because their audience don't know who they talking to. Their audience don't know who they talking to. See, I know, but the audience don't know. So it makes them look like they're speaking in general, but really they're taking a shot. Because sometimes they want you to react, but then again, sometimes they don't. They just don't want to give you no promo. In their mind, see, here's the thing with the ninja. The ninja mindset on YouTube is, I don't want to give you no promotion. I don't want nobody to know you. I don't want none of my viewers to hear your name, because if they go to your platform, they're going to like your work. Because they're going to see that you're dope. They're going to see that you're really good. You know what I mean? They're going to really see you as a person that really is an original content creator with your own thought patterns. So they don't acknowledge you at all. Even if they disagree with you, they'll sneak diss, meaning they're talking about you, but they would never mention your name. Have the whole audience is confused. Audience like, who you talking about? Who he's talking about? They don't even know.
That's where I have a problem. He said I should be flattered. How? Why? I'm supposed to look up to Andrew Tate. I think Andrew Tate is beneath me. Why should I be flattered?
Right. Why should you be flattered? Because he mentioned some talking points? And see, here's the thing. Some of y'all might say, well, why coach is saying he's beneath me? I mean, who cares? If you in basketball, don't you talk ish? If we in the NBA, don't we supposed to talk crap about one another? Or am I not supposed to assume I'm the best? It's a competitive game. Nothing wrong with that. That's what you're supposed to do. Especially when you could back it up. It's one thing to talk heavy and you can't back it up. That's one thing. If to talk big and you can't back it up, you're going to be exposed. But if you could back it up and you got the body of work that can prove that you really are that dude, who going to argue against you? Who going to argue against that? They would be a fool to argue against that. Right? But now let's get into this video, guys, because I wanted to react to this particular clip with Coach pretty much to get into the video of what I want to show you, to prove that men are in love and women are in business. I want you to see that for yourself and understand the truth, because this stuff is really real. You know, this is a real life situation. So let me set this thing up real quick. Let me see if I could do this. Okay. Where is that tape? Let's see if I could do this. Take this off. Bring this in. All right. So we're going to examine this. Let me see. Let me take this off again. And we're going to just deal with this right here. All right. Hold on. Let me get my Brandon. Okay. Let's take a look at this tape. All right. Let's take a look at this. I might have to use my a lot because she just kept cussing every minute. Right. Let me see. So, men are in love, women are in business. Is what we got to talk about. I want you guys to see and understand something. So now a little backstory. All right. The woman on the screen is a single mother. Right? A single mother. And I want to examine her actions for educational purposes so that you brothers can pretty much understand how to move and what to look out for in 2025. I want you guys to understand it. Now, think about this. This is a younger woman. You know, a lot of times you guys, you be like, man, I need to get me a young sister, a sister that will listen, a sister that will follow my lead. Doesn't matter what age a woman is, guys. It doesn't matter. You understand? It doesn't matter what her age is. It depends on her experience with men that corrupts the minds. The more men, excuse me, that's crazy. But then again, in these days, you never know. The more men a woman actually deal with, the more DNA is carried in the brain. The more men she is intimate with, the more she goes through a metamorphosis and begins to transform into the image and the likeness of the men she laid with. So if she lay with 20 Pookie and Ray Rays, she will embody the demons that these men carry. Doesn't matter what the situation is. Any man she interact with is who she will become, to the point where her physical preference of a man will be the same every single time. This is why you'll see some women, they'll date one guy, he's abusive, get with another guy, he's abusive, get with another guy, he's abusive, because she has a pattern and developed a preference based on the kind of man she dealt with. So when a good man come along, she don't want the good man. It's just something about the way he moved that don't interest her. She want a guy that's a little more aggressive, abusive. And consequently, she always find herself with the same kind of demon, but in a different body. So let's take a listen to the tape. It's about only 2 minutes and 39 seconds. What I did is I put together probably about 6 different little clips together because I want to show you what you're getting into. All right. I want to show you beyond a shadow of doubt now what you're getting into, what to look out for, and why, as a man, especially a young man, you're supposed to be focusing on getting your bread. I don't have no sons. I have 4 daughters. If I had a son, one of the things I would be telling my son from a young boy is that he need to focus on developing himself as a young man. In other words, all the bad choices I made, I got to make sure that he never fall in the pit ever. That's the purpose of a father, whether you have daughters or sons. But primarily, if you have a son, as a man, you're supposed to look at all the bad things you've done and make sure that your son never go down that path. Now, he's going to be tested. He's going to be tried. He may end up still going down that path because of curiosity. It's something about curiosity that gets all of us. We want to know, even though our parents tell us don't do it, we still believe we need to try. And that's how we always get ourselves in trouble. All right? So let's break this thing down. All right? Let's go.
These niggas only want one thing. So do I. So do I. And the one thing I want says cha-ching. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like cha-ching. The thing you want. That's what it sounds like. The thing I want. Ching-ching. A nigga that requested $200 back from me called me a broke ass hoe.
Now think about what's going on, guys. Listen to what she said.
These niggas only want one thing. So do I. So do I. And the one thing I want says cha-ching. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like cha-ching.
Do you see? The one thing she want is cha-ching. It's not love. It's business. That's it. It's not love. You want love as a man. She said, I already know what you ninjas want. I know what y'all want.
These niggas only want one thing. So do I. So do I. And the one thing I want says cha-ching. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like cha-ching, the thing you want.
Now, notice the sound effects. Now, when you listen to those sound effects, guys, you have to think about how many men actually smashed Shorty. And you trying to make her your wife.
What you talking about, Willis?
Think about that, guys. You ready to walk down the aisle to say I do. So you got to think about how many men did she allow to clap them cheeks? Because she made the sound effects because she said she know what you want.
These niggas only want one thing. So do I. So do I. And the one thing I want says cha-ching. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like cha-ching, the thing you want. That's what it sounds like. The thing I want, ching-ching. A nigga that requested $200 back from me called me a broke ass hoe. But you ain't getting no pussy though. How am I a hoe? You ain't getting no pussy. How am I a hoe? You ain't getting no pussy though. How am I a hoe? You ain't getting no pussy. I really write a diss track about you broke ass, lame ass, ass, boo with a fool ass nigga. I could really write a book, bitch. But
Now think about all of that rhetoric right there. You ain't getting no box. It's her way to shame you as a man. She want money, but then she shame you by saying you ain't getting no box. That's her value. Her value and greatest asset is her body. That's it. That's as far as it go. This is why I keep telling you guys to just focus on getting your money and stop wasting your time chasing women around, because there is nothing there. Because once you smash, that's it. There's nothing else there. There's no more value. Her greatest value is her box. That's it. She have not cultivated anything else that can actually keep and sustain a successful relationship. The only thing she can offer you is you clapping them cheeks. That's it. That's why she said what she said.
a nigga that requested $200 back from me.
He requested $200 back, meaning he gave and he requested it back. He gave the 200 because he was expecting he was going to get something. These are you simp brothers that are always in the DMs thirsting over women, sending them money. He sent the woman $200 because he thought he was going to get something. He thought, if I get his 200, I'm going to probably get some videos, some images, probably some feet pics. You know how these women do. He didn't get it, so he requests the money back. He's like, look, I paid you the bread. You ain't deliver. I want my money back. And watch what she say.
Called me a broke ass hoe, but you ain't getting no pussy. How am I a hoe? You ain't getting no pussy.
So obviously he was paying for box. He was paying for box. This is what you dudes are doing. He gave her 200 for box. She was selling it, but scamming these dudes. So he requested the money back because she's not sleeping with him.
My hoe ain't getting no pussy. How am I a hoe? Ain't getting no pussy. A diss track about you, ass, lame ass, ass, fool ass nigga. I could really write a book, bitch, but I'm really write a diss track to you lame ass, loser ass niggas.
It's come to my attention that the same niggas putting paragraphs under my post calling me a prostitute are the same niggas in my DMs asking me how my day is going.
Did you hear what she just said? The same ninjas that are literally writing paragraphs and all of that other stuff on her posts, telling her all sorts of junk, are the same dudes that be in her DMs asking her how she's doing. What are you guys doing, man?
What you talking about, Willis?
What are y'all doing? Yeah, y'all can't see the signs, bro. Like, none of y'all supposed to be in this woman's DMs. None of y'all. Where's the baby daddy to take care of his kids? He's not there. Red flag. What are y'all doing? Well, I'm trying to hit. Bro, I don't understand why you're trying to hit. And you so-called fathers supposed to tell your sons to avoid that kind of woman at all costs. You're supposed to teach your son this from day one. If you see a woman on Instagram showing tail, talking crazy, and she got kids, you're supposed to teach your son, avoid her. Don't even DM her, don't talk to her, nothing. The same way we try to give young ladies advice on how to avoid dusty ASS ninjas who only want to sleep with them, we got to also provide these brothers, these young men, with the right kind of advice so that they don't fall victim to the system through child support and various other traps. Because this is a trap. You understand? They put the filter on their face. They'll dance, talk crazy, and these thirsty dudes will be in the DMs trying to link up, only so they could smash. And that's how she trapped you. It's the Black Widow spider syndrome. Lure you in, right? You lay with her, and then she kill you. That's what they do.
So, it's going well, but it'd be going much better if you send me some money.
It'll be going well if you send me some money.
Okay, and then this is the present energy. You have communicate clearly. You'll never get the things that you want unless you are able to voice them. Connect with your throat chakra, I'm hearing.
What you talking about, Willis?
And then over here, it's so.
Do you see what this woman is into, guys? Guys, avoid the tarot card woman. Avoid them. I got a lot of them that watch my content. They be in my live chat. And normally these tarot card women always look good. But I'm here to tell you, brothers, avoid them like the plague. Avoid them. Because they're practicing witchcraft, guys. They're practicing witchcraft and divinations.
Because this card took so long to pop out. It was literally like, I heard be patient. Everything is happening in divine timing. Okay? Everything is happening all at once. It's all connected to your divine purpose to see the DNA. You know what really grinds my gears, bitch? When I send a nigga a spicy picture and...
When you send a ninja what? A spicy what? Listen to what she said.
Grinds my gears, bitch. When I send a nigga a spicy picture and I get no response. Cause bitch, I could have sent it to your brother.
Wow. When she send a ninja a spicy picture and she don't get no response, her answer is, I could have sent that to your brother. But now I want you to get the key. When she send a ninja a spicy picture, the question you brothers have to ask is, how many times have she sent brothers spicy pictures? And you want to make her your wife to be in love? No. You're wasting your time. Focus on getting money. Focus on a plan of action. Because a lot of times when you communicating, there's another dude. Let me tell you something, guys. Let me give you the game, man. A lot of times when you meet women, right? On their phone, they have something called Volt. Something with a Volt. Some sort of app with a Volt. In this app contains photos that she normally send the new man. These are the same photos from the year 2017. She send those same photos to every new man. Her butt pics, her feet pics, breasts. They're normally on her phone already. Like, because normally you guys when you meet a woman, you normally ask them, could you send me a pic? She don't go and take a brand new one. She go into her file vote folder and she take one of them same pictures that she sent all the other guys. These are facts, guys. And she sent it to you. So what I'm trying to show you is when she talked about sending photos, that's something she do with every guy. Why would you, as a man, as a rational thinking man, want to take her, assume the role of a stepdaddy, and make her your wife? Why would you do that?
That nigga said I don't deserve respect. I don't deserve respect because I asked him for some money.
Notice, somebody said you don't deserve respect because, why? Because she keep asking men for money. Why that woman don't got a job? She got kids to take care of. The baby daddy is not there. And all she do on social media is ask men for money. Guys, stop allowing yourself to get trapped like this. She's in it for business. You're in it for love. You're trying to make love. She's trying to make profits. She's trying to get profits. She don't care about no love, bruh. They don't care about love, man. Look, you guys, man, it's like, I understand if you're in your 20s, but when you hit in your 30s, man, you're supposed to already know this. You should already know this. If you're in your 40s and you still getting trapped, 50s and you still a sucker, talking about you going on a date, what? At 50? Do they even allow you in a restaurant? Do they even allow 50-year-old men in a restaurant to date? Like, what are you doing? Because I know, number one, at 50 years old as a man, you don't care about eating no food, fam. You trying to hit. Might as well you just tell the woman you want to smash and done. It don't make no sense to take her to no restaurant because I know none of you brothers are hungry. The only thing you hungry for is blowing her back out. Check this out.
The only thing that fucks me up about having a son.
The only thing that F's her up about having a son, listen to this, guys, because you're going to be the stepdaddy to that son.
Is that one day I'm going to be that nigga mom.
Wow.
A bitch is going to be like, fuck you and your mom.
Did you hear this mess? This is craziness, man. Now think about the young boy that she's raising up right now because she have a son. She has a son on her social media. This is a joke for her. But one of you guys are going to get with her because you're thirsty and you want to smash, and you're going to turn her into a single mom, and you're going to have her as another baby mama. And she's going to put you on child support. Look how she's speaking about her own child, guys.
The only thing that fucks me up about having a son is that one day I'm going to be that nigga mom.
That ninja's mom. She refers to her own son as a ninja. There is no hope, guys.
What you talking about, Willis?
There's no hope. They're the ones who supposed to be raising these young men. You're wondering why these men are out here being Pookies and Ray Rays. It's because of her. She's raising them.
A bitch is gonna be like, fuck you and your mom. Like, bitch, I didn't raise him to be like that.
Yes, you did raise them to be like that.
The fuck?
At some point, bitch, you literally just gotta blame that nigga. Because sometimes the babies do everything right and he still end up like that because of society, bitch. Like, I can't control when he goes outside and experiences life, bitch. I can't control what his friends tell him to do. I can't control that, bitch. I'm sorry for whatever he did to you, but don't blame me. I raised him right. I raised him to be a gentleman, open doors and shit.
That's crazy.
These niggas only want one thing. So do I. So do I. And the one thing I want says cha-ching. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like cha-ching. The thing you want. That's what it sounds like. The thing I want. Ching-ching. These niggas only want one thing. So do I. So do I.
So do I. That's her response, guys. We have to wake up to the reality, guys, that women truly are in business. in business. Now, some ladies will say, no, not me. I'm not in business. I'm really trying to find a man to settle down. Okay, where is he? Where is he? Where is the man that you trying to settle down with that you still have yet to settle down with? You ain't reach out to no brother yet. You ain't hit up no brother. You ain't introduce yourself to no brother. You're playing. You're lying about a lot of things. Stop playing games. You know, if I'm hungry, I got to go get something to eat. Right? So as a woman, if you want a man, why is it that you don't got one? It's because you're not doing no work. You're too busy talking about what you want, but you're not putting no actions to it. So you're basically like the rest. Because the tree is judged by its fruit. Men are in love and always looking for love in a woman. And that's one of the biggest mistakes they make, because when you meet a woman for the first time, she really don't love you. She's just tolerating you for the moment. You know, because there's normally 2 or 3 other guys she's entertaining besides you. I don't know why you guys think that when you meet women, they're single. I don't know why you do that. You would meet a woman in the street and assume she's single because she gave you her phone number. That doesn't make her single. You know, she could be married and gave you her number. When I was on a 9-to-5, you had married women on the job that was topping off the brothers. Married women. We would see their husband come pick them up, and we'll be shaking our head like, because we all knew what went down. You know, it's not up to us to tell bruh man what his woman doing. That's for him to know. He had to find that mess out. But we knew what was going down. Y'all be focusing on the love. They're focusing on the money. Very rare it is, guys, to meet a woman that sincerely want to be with you. For you. Very rare. If there's no money, she ain't staying. You got to have something. In today's day, you got to have something. Clout, money, assets, resources, connections. Maybe you're the kind of guy that can increase her bottom line, probably further her career. And she'll give you some play. But other than that, it's very rare that a woman like you for you. Very, very rare. Good luck with that. Because the reason why is they don't manufacture that kind anymore. That model been discontinued from the 90s. See now, if you found a sister in the 90s, then yeah, maybe you would be good today. You know, but in 2025, I don't know what you're doing, man. Like, matter of fact, if you a brother and you trying to meet a good woman, now hear me out, guys. You got to hear me out now. If you are trying to meet a good woman in 2025, she would have to be in her mid-40s. No cap. I'm just telling you. She would have to be in her mid-40s, somewhere around there. The reason being is she's cut from a cloth that is different. You know? She's cut from a different cloth. Whereas the women that are in their 20s, they're more materialistic, more superficial. The women in their 30s, they're sort of like wet behind the ears. They probably got some kids. And it's like they just want money. Whereas women that are in their mid 40s and up, they were trained, raised a certain way. And even if they weren't raised a certain way, they understand what it takes to, I guess, keep that man home or to make him smile. You know what I'm saying? And it's typically around those ages, around there. Now, that's not to say you can't find a younger woman, but for the most part, you're going to be dealing with a lot of issues, man. Just because she's young doesn't mean the grass is greener on the other side, man. You're going to be dealing with a lot of headaches, bro. I mean, if she's 25, chances is she probably obtained a body count, probably have kids, probably dealt with other issues, trauma, hurts, pains. It's just too much baggage, man. Too much, man. You know? You try to holler at a woman today, hey, how you doing, baby? How you doing? She don't want to hear that. She want to know how much money you got because, again, it's a business. She's looking for a business opportunity. What could you give her? How much money you got? We gonna go shopping? The best kind of woman to meet is a woman that met you when you were broke. Or at least met you while you were on your grind, building up. Because if you don't got a lot of money and she came in the picture, then her faithfulness for you will show more. It's something about when you have money already. Women are going to normally treat you nice if you got money already. If you got money already, they're going to do the right thing. They're going to dress sexy. They're going to talk to you with a nice, soft voice. They're not going to be aggressive and argumentative because, again, you got money and resources. You know what I mean? So it's like they're programmed to talk to you the right way. You know, like how a sister would talk to a white guy? How many of you brothers, with a show of ones, you ever seen a sister who's dating a white man, how she talk in comparison when she talked to black men? It's amazing when you see this. She has such a sweet voice. You be like, damn, she sounds so pleasant to be around. That's because she's with a white man with some money. You know? He got money. So when he lay pipe and do what he got to do and tell her, I need this, I need that, she jump. But now if you come around as a ninja and be like, hey, babe, can you fix me something to eat? She flip out.
What do you mean you need something to eat? I'm not fixing nothing. Don't you know we have bills to pay?
But babe, damn, like, come on now. I just came home from work.
It doesn't matter if you came home from work. I am tired of this relationship. I need a real man that's making money.
That's how they gonna be. You know? See now, if you got, if you a brother, first of all, if you a white man and you got with a sister, this how she gonna talk, bro.
Hi, how you doing? Oh, my name is Stacy. Yeah, I work here. I'm a receptionist for this law firm.
Oh, you are?
Yes. You know, sometimes, if I can tell you this, I don't really. Okay, nobody's around. Sometimes at this company, I get really, really lonely.
You get lonely?
Yes. I really don't have anybody to talk to. And I was just wondering, maybe we can have coffee sometime?
Oh, sure. That definitely sounds good. I mean, I never dated a black woman before.
Oh, I'm very respectful. I come from a very privileged family and background. My daddy was an attorney, and my mother was a doctor.
No, okay, that sounds about right. Okay, we could really do it. But see, now you don't get that kind of treatment, bro. You don't get that kind of tone in the voice, nothing, bro. And you ever wonder, as a white man, when you talking to a sister, she always wear her natural hair. She always wear her natural hair. How many of you brothers always see that? A white guy, he with a black woman, and she be looking real good. You be like, damn, I never see sisters look like this. They always be saying us brothers don't like them with their natural hair. I'm like, where you been at? You ever see them women on social media? They be complaining about black men don't like our natural hair. They like when we wear weaves. I'm like, I don't know who you talking about. You know? But you guys got to really watch out, man. Her goal is getting your money, not love. Money. That's what she want. She do not want love. Because there's a problem in society, man, when it comes to materialism. I blame social media for this because on Instagram primarily, I blame Instagram. Instagram is really the main site that have did a number on today's woman, because when they look at all of these Instagram posts, a lot of times women be flexing. They be taking these pictures as if though every day of their life is like luxurious. You see them on jets and planes. They have Prada bags, Gucci bags. It's like, come on, stop the cap. Your life is not like this every day where you traveling every day. Like, where do you work? So what happened is younger ladies see these images and they want to be this. So what they do is they press their parents to buy them designer clothes so they could take the same pictures, not realizing that that very same woman that posts on social media get all her stuff from AliExpress. All of that stuff that you see her wearing come from AliExpress, guys. It's not the real deal. It's not. And here's another bit of information, guys. If you're on Instagram and you see a woman and you see in her bio, it says link tree, just go to your settings and just click block. Because if she have a link tree, most likely there's a OnlyFans page. I'm just saying. Go check. You'll see. Doesn't matter how good she look, guys. She could look real good. A lot of sisters be looking real good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But most of the time, they got that OnlyFans. They got that OnlyFans, bro. You know? Then you got some sisters, they don't put their OnlyFans on their main profile. Their promotion is normally in the DMs. I experienced this myself. You know how when you know, you on Instagram just kind of scrolling and you see things in the feeds. So I saw this one sister in the feed. She was looking real good. She had a wagon, pretty face, and pretty feet. So I'm scrolling through the page, you know, kind of looking, doing some recon. And, you know, I see a couple of pics that look good. So I decided, you know what? Let me slide in the DMs with my skis.
What you talking about, Willis?
So I go in the DM, you know what I mean? Just kind of just chilling, you know, doing my thing. So I'm like, yo, so and so, this pic right here. It looked like you got some pretty toes. You know what this sister did? I'm thinking we're gonna have a little conversation. She hit me back with a link to her OnlyFans. She said, if you like this, you'll definitely like my page. I said, hell no, and I put her on the block list.
What you talking about, Willis?
Don't let them get you like that, man. They don't put their link tree in the bio. They know you're gonna DM them. It's a trap, guys. It's a trap. That's why I'm trying. Listen, I'm trying to show you some of the things I did so you brothers can avoid the trap. Because some of these women look good and it's the devil. You brothers gotta understand the devil is gonna get you on Instagram. That is where he send the demon. Y'all thought the devil was this monster, like, you know, he just come out of the corner.
Yes, I got you. Yes, you in the DMs. I got you.
No, that's not how the devil works. The devil gonna come to you in a image of a beautiful woman. She gonna look real good.
Girl, you wouldn't believe it. You know that YouTuber, Rango? Yeah, I know about him. What's going on? Well, I heard he got some money. I know exactly how to get him. Mm-hmm. What you gonna do? I'm gonna send him a pic. I just got my toes did too. I know what he like. Mm-hmm. That's a good idea. Maybe I should do that with Jeffrey. Jeffrey? Who's that, girl? Jeffrey, the barber down the block. I heard he got some money too. He got in a car accident the other day, and I heard he got 7 figures. 7 figures? Sure, I'm wasting my time with Ringo. What? What you trying to say? You trying to take my man? Girl, we can share that. 7 figures? We can work together, girl. Remember, we in this for the business, not the love.
That's how it be, guys. Sometimes women will work together to get a man. The same man. I'm telling you, fam, I seen situations like that, bro. I ain't gonna say too much. Let's just say 9 to 5 drama. I know a brother that got 2 women pregnant on the job. I ain't saying nothing else. That's crazy. Hey, shout out to Stacy. I just said the name Stacy. That's crazy. Shout out to Stacy for the support. Let's see what we got. Says, when I walk in the room like this, are guys really looking at my natural hair or my wagon? Now, you don't want to say that right here in the live chat now. You're going to make brothers start to think now. Don't be saying those words.
What you talking about, Will?
I'm just saying now. You know, you make brothers start antennas going off. Well, they're doing everything, all the above. Because, you know, as men, we're visual. See, as a woman, you're supposed to automatically know what it is. Because you know when you left the house, you knew what you were doing. If you're a woman, primarily a black woman, and you left that house, y'all know y'all got that long mirror by your wall, you know, by the corner, that you look at yourself when you go outside. Well, you looked at that mirror before you left. And you said like this. You were looking in the mirror. So you knew already. So when you go on down there and them brothers come in, you know what they doing. Good morning, sister. They don't mean good morning. We don't mean, listen, when we tell a sister good morning, we don't mean that. Good night, sister. Yeah, right. Translation, I want to smash. It's true. Look, ladies, when a man gives you a compliment, right? Translation, he want to smash. If you're a sister, you coming down the block in the summer in a maxi dress with sandals, looking real good, and a guy come around the corner. Hello, sister. You look very, very nice, very attractive today. I really like that dress. Really, very nice on you.
Me? You like my dress?
Yeah, I'm really feeling it. I mean, it looked really, really nice on you. Very, very beautiful, if I may say. The color yellow goes right with your skin.
I never had anybody tell me that before. I mean, you're handsome. I'm a little shy. I don't know what to do.
You don't know what to do? Well, you could give me your number.
Number? I thought you was just giving me a compliment.
What you talking about, Will?
I'm just saying, like, you look good, and I was like kind of wondering maybe I could get your number and.
Number? I thought you was just complimenting me from the heart. I thought you was just telling me that I look good. I mean, I don't want to talk to you.
What do you mean you don't want to talk to me? What? See, brothers, don't do that. See, ladies, when a guy tell you that you look good, what he basically said in all certain purposes is that he want to fuck. I'm just trying to keep it raw and uncut. A lot of guys are scared to tell you the truth of what's going on in his brain So we come up with little schemes of, you're beautiful, you're attractive, I like that dress. No, what he would like is the dress to be off. That's what he would like. He just don't got the balls to tell you. Because he figure if he tell you straight up, you're going to be offended and leave. I don't understand how you're going to be offended and leave. I mean, if a sister looking good, her wagon is there, she looking real nice, like, why are you not saying what you like? Because before she came outside, she knew what she was doing. She knew she had that big old butt. She knew that she was looking good. Her skin was nice and just looking real creamy and nice. See, if it was an old man that was around you, he would have been said something. If an old man saw a sister looking good, that old man would not waste no time. How you doing, young lady? You're looking mighty nice.
Oh, how you doing, sir?
Don't sir me. You know, my name is Pastor, and I love me some women's. Yeah.
You're a pastor?
Yes, I'm a pastor. I have a church, and I love me some women. Amen. Amen. This is what goes on. You ever see them old men, them old grandpa men in the corner? You know what I'm saying? They be in the park playing chess with the other old men. Them creepy old men. They don't got no problem hollering at women. They say exactly what needs to be said. Cause they old, so it's like they don't got no time to be fake. You know what I mean? That's where we get the term sugar daddy. That's where we get that term. It's because it was an old ninja that got with a young sister. That's where we get the term sugar daddy and sugar baby. You know? But guys, we're going to pretty much get up on out of here, man. I just wanted to talk about this thing real quick, share my thoughts, because a lot of guys, it's like you're looking for love and you don't understand that she's looking for business. She's trying to have a transaction. Remember what Tyrese said? Transaction. It was all a transaction. He was in love. Remember, Tyrese was in love with that woman, but she was not in love with him. It was all transaction. You know, and the new woman that Tyrese is with the big old butt, she gonna do him dirty too. You guys just don't learn your lesson, man. That same woman with the big butt, it's transactional too. You gonna see it. You gonna see Tyrese online crying soon. He gonna be online like this.
Man, I tell you, bruh. Bruh. She did me dirty, man. I gave her the world. I gave her my heart. I gave her my world and my heart. I'm so alone and I don't know what I can do. And I've been waiting for this woman in my life. And now she's taking all my money and I'm broke.
So, man, y'all just got to be safe, man. Don't be a Tyrese. Don't be one of these dudes, man. See, if I had a son, I would tell him to not focus on women at all till he literally build himself up. Because I think as a man, women can be a big distraction to your progress in terms of you reaching your goals, getting your money right, getting your credit right, because you're too busy chasing skirts and you feel like you gotta have a woman in order to feel like you're a man, when really it's neither here nor there. It's like that's a myth. That's something that we've been trained up, and then we're broke in our 30s and 40s and 50s. We're broke because we've been chasing them skirts in our 20s and 30s. So I think, like, as a man, if you were to marry a woman, it should be in your 30s, not in your 20s, right? You got to build yourself up and then find the right woman that you properly vetted and gotten to know. It is what it is. If you're a brother that acquired a lot of money and a woman was not there when you were building that wealth, it's like you were just a millionaire and then you found a woman, never marry her. Never. I don't care if she's a good woman. I don't care if she's nice. Never marry a woman if you already came into wealth. Never do that. Nope. Don't do it, because she was not there when you were building. It's different if she was there when you were broke and then you built up the wealth, because now she already proven herself because she was there when you were broke. You know what I'm saying? There's a saying that people been saying all around. I don't know who say it, but they say the greatest test for a woman is pretty much being with a man when he is broke, when he don't got nothing. That's like the greatest test. You know what I mean? And it's true. If a woman can rock out with you when you don't got no money and she's riding it out with you, and then you start to build wealth, that's the woman you keep. That's the woman you marry. That's the woman you take care of. You have kids with. Why? Because she was there during the fire. She know what it's like when y'all were broke. Y'all had to eat the Roman noodles. Y'all had to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You had to eat Franks and beans and rice, spam sandwiches, tuna fish sandwiches, grilled cheese. You know, that's the type of stuff you had to eat when you were broke. I mean, I still like eating some Frank's beans and rice. That's one of my classics from back in the days. If your woman don't fix you a sandwich, bro, it's time to go. Every woman's supposed to know how to make a sandwich. If you're a woman at the sound of my voice and you don't know how to prepare a good sandwich now, you got to go. Now, I can try to make a sandwich myself. It's going to never turn out right. It's something about when a woman make a sandwich. When a woman make a sandwich, man, I'm telling you, it's always good. I mean, she know how to put the turkey, she put the cheese, put the mayo, some mustard, some tomatoes, some lettuce. You know what I mean? Some onions. She dressed that thing up real good. And here's the best part. This is the best part that I love, fam. When she put a little, like, you know, some pepper and a little tap of vinegar, just a little bit, just a little sprinkle to give it some taste. And the greatest part of all you guys, you know this is the greatest part of all. When she split the sandwich in half. Man, that's the best part. When she split it in half. That's the best part. And you able to lift up part of the sandwich and you're just happy when you get that sandwich, bro. Ain't nothing like that, man. Ladies, if you don't cut the sandwich, I'm gonna get you. You gotta cut that sandwich. It's easier to handle when you cut it, not in half from the, you know, it's a square, you cut it in half. No, you gotta cut it diagonally. That's how you cut the sandwich. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do that, you ruin the whole experience. You know? But yeah, guys, I'm not saying there ain't no women out there now. There ain't no good women. There are women out there that are decent women. You know what I'm saying? That want you to lay pipe. I mean, you get what I mean. I made a mistake.
Girl, did you hear what he said? I heard what he said. What did he say? He said something about laying pipe. It's been a long time for me, girl. I've been in my house after church. I've had to read my Bible. I need a man. I know what you mean, girl. I know exactly what you mean. I went to church the other day, and Pastor, I ain't gonna lie, I know he got his wife. But he was looking real good in that suit. I don't know what was going on in his pants. But did you see that thing? You talking about last Sunday? Yes, girl, at church. You saw what he had on? What was in his pants? I don't know, but it wasn't no Bible. I know, but I mean, I feel kind of bad because I know he got his wife. But I don't care. I wouldn't mind going to Bible study with him. You know, girl, I got a secret I have to confess. What secret? I was at Bible study with him last week. What? You what? Girl, you wouldn't believe what I did. I had to ask Jesus to forgive me. I was throwing it back. I was dropping it like it's hot. I surprised myself.
What you talking about, Will?
What? You were doing all of that and you ain't tell me, girl? I thought we supposed to be cool. You mean to tell me you were at Pastor's crib? Don't talk so loud. I don't want the secretary to hear me. Look, I went to his house and one thing led to another. And we were in his wife's bed. What? You were in the wife's bed? Girl, you going to hell.
Anyway, y'all, we got to get on out of here, man. I'm hungry right now. And I can hear my wife in the other room laughing. This is crazy, man. But, hey, this studio is 99% done. 99%. We there, fam. We are there. We are there. We are there. 99.9% done. I only have one more thing I got to do, and then it is time. In the morning, I'm supposed to be doing some executive work for the channel. And it's going to be a little surprise, whatever the case is. But we are done. We are literally done. I am very excited about the results. I I'm proud of the results, the design, time, the blood, sweat, and tears put into this studio. Can't wait for you to see. Can't wait for you to see the results. The downstairs studio is done, but I just made an order for some acoustic treatment because the studio downstairs is in an open area where there's a dining area, and it's connected where the kitchen is. It's like open space. So it's like there's a lot of reverb. So I ordered some acoustic treatment that I'm gonna install downstairs. And once I get that situated, then we'll begin to do content downstairs. But we're gonna start with up here first. It's very, very nice. Everything is good. I'm very proud of the results. It is amazing. Amazing. So I want your experience when you view the content to be next level. I mean, we're in 2025, right? We're in 2025, so this is the year, this is space age year. So when you watch my content, I want you to have an experience with the content. Not just the videos, but the production value. The production value is going to be next level high. Like, there's nobody on YouTube that will be bringing you this level of production quality. I believe in setting the bar very high to the point where, because remember, YouTube is competitive. It's a competitive game. And in order to improve the product, I have to improve the production. A lot of times people say, oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, yes, it does matter. It matters a lot. If it didn't matter, professional studios wouldn't value their facilities. They would just keep it mediocre and like trash. You know, I'm a perfectionist at heart. I'm very detailed. I focus a lot on the aesthetics of a room. The decor of a room is my profession. I'm very good with decorating. Very, very good. I understand colors. I know about colors. I'm an artist and a muralist. That's one of my talents. So I'm very good with color. And I know what blends with what and how to make certain things pop in a scene. And I think that I did an excellent job with this room. It was over 7 months of construction, man. 7 months. Y'all literally watch me do content and give you updates. And man, it's amazing. It really is. I want to see the reactions on the people when they see. When we go live with the 7 camera setup, we're going to see. And I know a lot of content creators going to be in the clouds watching, and they're going to continue to hate rather than salute. You know what I mean? And it's sad. You know, because we're in 2025, man. Dudes are supposed to be focusing on business. All this hate, that stuff ain't getting nobody nowhere, man. We're supposed to be grown men, supposed to be focusing on business and productivity, because there's a lot of money to be made. A lot of things that we could be doing business-wise that could bring crowds, all sorts of stuff, and it's being held back because a lot of men they're afraid to acknowledge other brothers. And I think that's one of the biggest problems in Black YouTube. It's like everybody want to be the man. And it's like, I mean, everybody's great in their own way. You know what I mean? Everybody gonna be fans of this one and that one. That's just the way life is. But a lot of dudes just don't know how to salute greatness. It's like they'll see it and then act like they don't see it. Like when we go live with the studio, with the whole setup, with the new studio up here and the one downstairs, you're going to see what I mean, how people going to be ignoring. They're going to be acting like they don't see. They're going to see me live. They're going to see the production. They're going to see it's going to be fly as hell, bro. And they're going to be acting like they don't see it. They won't even acknowledge it. That's how much of the hate you're going to see. But the Most High want them to see. He want them to see. Because a lot of people doubted me. I seen people telling people about, oh, I don't know why y'all supporting him. He ain't buying no equipment. He ain't buying nothing for no studio. He's using that money to pay his bills. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Because ain't nobody have this level of production value. Nobody. Nobody. You're boasting. I'm not boasting. I'm telling you the facts. These are facts. I don't know anybody on YouTube that built a studio for 7 months and then they brought it forth and it's just out of this world. Now, of course, you got multi-millionaires on YouTube that got crazy studio setups, but we're not multi-millionaires over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like you, family man, trying to survive, take care of what I got to take care of, pay my bills, entertain, educate, do what I got to do. But at the same time, everything that I make in terms of money, it goes into the production of this studio, into this work, because I believe in greatness. I believe in excellence, and life is short. So when you understand life is short, you realize you don't have much time to be playing. So I take what I do very serious. And if there's anything that I'm going to leave on social media is a body of work that is so advanced, it's going to be timeless to the point where year after year after year, people will be looking at it like, damn, that video was made in such and such and such year and it's still hitting today. You know? Like music, timeless music. I mean, maybe when people see my setup, it'll inspire them to want to be a content creator. It'll inspire them to upgrade their studio, you know, and improve. You might have content creators that might reach out, but like, yo, bro, I saw the setup, saw what you did. You think you could help me situate my situation? Maybe you can, you know, whatever. I mean, some people just don't know how to interact with people, man. They really don't. And it's all from hate, you know? And then you got some people, they get mad when you talk about the things you do. They get mad like you're just supposed to be quiet. I know, that's why I don't listen to people like that, man. If you know where I came from, fam, I deserve to talk the way I talk. When you come from the slums, when you come from the projects, when you came from the bottom and built yourself up, I don't want to hear nothing from nobody, man. You don't know where I came from. And sometimes people be trying to silence and dim your light. Never let nobody do that, man. As long as you keep the Most High first and be thankful, it is what it is, you know? So hopefully a lot of YouTubers, content creators be inspired by the work and begin to elevate in their own way. Because for me, this is serious. You know what I mean? When I say I have the best studio on YouTube, that is a fact. That's not an if, and, or but. This entire room is a machine where all I got to do is just press a button and everything just do what I want. And it's something that I've been working on for so long, because when it comes to creativity and content creation, your space is very important. It's not enough just to flip out a phone and do a video. No, those days are gone. You can still do that, but you're being lazy. And you have a lot of content creators that still do that because they're lazy. You got to innovate, elevate, so that people can see the growth of who you are. And hopefully, because you saw the move from New York to North Carolina, you're going to see the growth. I mean, if you go to the channel introduction on this platform, that's my old studio in New York. You understand? That's my old studio in New York. So you'll be able to compare the old to the new. You won't see the difference. So until then, y'all take care. Have a blessed day, night, evening, wherever you are. And it's just the beginning, guys. It's just the beginning. And remember, all you folks that supported that GoFundMe, I haven't even checked it, to be honest with you. I don't even know if we even reached the goal, to be honest. I haven't even checked it. That's my word. Lift my hand to the Most High. I haven't even checked to see if we reached the goal or anything. But those of you that have supported the GoFundMe, when you see the downstairs studio, you contributed towards that. You contributed towards that downstairs studio. I just need for you to know that when we go live and do content down there, because I don't know if we're going to be live streaming downstairs or we're going to do pre-recorded videos, meaning it's live, but it's pre-recorded, meaning like we'll do them and then upload, because it's going to be too complicated to probably stream. So I have to see how I'm going to do it. We probably might do it pre-record and then upload, because up here I would be going live based on how the setup is. Downstairs, it's not really set up with the Ethernet system that is up here. I would have to do all this wiring stuff downstairs, and I really don't want to be working with Wi-Fi live streaming. It doesn't make no sense to do that. But when you see downstairs studio, man, it's going to make you proud to know that you actually contributed towards this work. You're going to see the value. And I just want those of you that support it financially to remember that when you look at the content, your participating and supporting made that possible. That would not have happened if you didn't support. You understand? Rare are content creators that actually acknowledge that. If you didn't support, these studios wouldn't even exist. Right? So y'all stay safe out there, man. If you support it on the Cash App, I'll shout you out in my next stream. I think I may go back on later. I might do a late stream. I might do a late one, but I want to get something to eat. I might come back on because I got to talk about the Twitch situation. Because I have a lot of followers that follow Twitch and the stories regarding that. So I have to make sure I have content for them as well. But yeah, y'all stay safe out there. Peace and blessings to all the truckers on the road, all the delivery personnel. Shout out to the fire department, law enforcement. I have a lot of law enforcement that live right here in this community. You better make sure you shout them out. That's when you know you're in a nice community, when you see law enforcement up in there. I'm like, damn, they get to bring their police cruisers home? You don't want to go by their house. You go knock on the door. You come to the door, officer come to the door, be like, how can I help you? I want to report a crime. My neighbor is acting up. He'd be like, man, you got the wrong house, bro. I'm off duty. But yeah. If you, what else was I saying? I was doing something before that happened. Oh, I was shouting out people. Yeah, shout out to the truckers, UPS, FedEx, DHL, wrong button. UPS, FedEx, DHL, United States Parcel Service, Amazon, Uber Eats workers, everybody that do deliveries, the movers, anybody that move furniture, the movers, anybody that do deliveries and have to be on the road, even if you're doing damn near Walmart grocery delivery. Better hope these tenants and neighbors give you a tip. Some of them be cheap. But shout out to all of y'all. Salute to everybody in the 9-to-5 grind. Everybody out there on the hustle and bustle. Stay positive. And shout out to everybody on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that Trump is allowing TikTok to be on for 90 days, I believe. I'm not sure if it's 90 days or until they work some deal out. I'm not sure how it goes. Maybe that's just a rumor or it's permanently on. I don't know. But I will definitely be turning up on TikTok as well. Definitely, I'm gonna take that serious, right? So y'all stay safe out there, and yeah, man, just stay positive, man. Stay positive. Focus on your goal. It's your time to shine. As long as you're consistent with what you do and you believe in what you have in you, you just got to stay consistent and be active with what you do. Don't give up on what you do, right? Because nobody's going to really tell you anything positive in your journey. They're not. Their job is to make you feel like you don't got it. You know, you're going to feel depressed at sometimes. You're going to feel the trauma, anxiety. You're going to feel like giving up. That's a normal emotional thing that's going to happen towards your goal. Don't be afraid of the failure. You got to just keep going. Even when it look like you're done, even when it look like, man, there is no way I'm going to make it. Don't look at that. Don't let the devil make you look back and stop progress. You understand? I could have been gave up. I could have been, stop what I'm doing. Because on a road to success, it could be a scary road. It could be a road where you're like, man, if I do this, what's going to happen if this happened, or what's going to happen? Don't look at none of that. Don't look at all these different what if this can happen or what if that. No. You're going to have success. Focus on that. Focus on positive thoughts. And most importantly, only stay around people that really ride with you. The people that really believe in you, the people that have good words to say, those are the people that really got love for you because they want to see you get to the next level. You know what I mean? Those are the people that truly believe in what you do. But you got to believe in what you do first in order for them to believe it. They got to see the drive. They got to see your ambition, the tenacity. They got to see that determination to win. They got to see it in you. People could tell when you're fake. You could hear it in your tone. You're not sure of yourself. You got to know who you are, right? Because you're here for a reason. You're here for a reason. Even while I'm in North Carolina and we set up the house, everything is good. It still is unreal. Coming from the hood. For me, it feels unreal because I'm like, I'm not accustomed to that. You know what I mean? I'm just not accustomed to that. You know, you walk outside, everything is nice. I'm just not accustomed to that. I'm not one of these people that be bragging about, oh yeah, like I always been this. I'm not accustomed to that. That's why for me, I'm grateful. You know? So it is what it is, guys. I just can't wait to go live in the new studio. I can't wait to see how people feel the videos. I can't wait to even watch the playback of the first video in the studio. I want that to be like a celebration video because it's like, man, it's been a long time coming. A lot of hard work. I didn't even think it would have been done. It's like, I didn't even want to do it, man. That was one of the things that always I've been dreading is moving to North Carolina. How can I rebuild the studio again? That's a lot of work. And this is not the last time I'm going to do this. There will be another time when I have to build a studio again. Because being here is not the goal. That's not the goal. There's another goal. I have plans and visions that is just way out there. You know, most high willing, those things will be fulfilled. You know? But man, it's so much that we're doing. It's so much work to be done. And I just can't wait to see how the viewers and the people that watch the content react to the stuff that we're going to be doing in the future with these studios. It's just, it's so much creativity that's going to be done. It's going to bring the best out of me, creative-wise. That's the thing that I'm most excited for. It's something that I've been wanting for a long time, is to have the place set up in a way where I can do content the way I want to do content. And now it's at that point where it's ready. And all I got to do is just do it. And everything is going to go where it needs to go. That's why I keep saying, man, never give up on what you do and always think positive. People that are successful, rich, wealthy, they had to take risk. They had to do things under circumstances that most people would never do. But they rolled the dice, see where the chips fall, and made it happen. So I'm grateful. I'm thankful for everybody that tune in, everybody that watch the shows, click the like button, support. I wish my mom was here to see this. I really wish she was here to see this. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. I just finished thinking about my mom, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Y'all take care. I'm out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100%